I'm depressed as well that I even have to go to the Apple Store, because I never wanted that from my life. I was perfectly content before. I was a non-iPhone user and I was happy. But like all non-iPhone users, eventually I gave in. I listened to them. I gave in to the iPhone Nazis, right? These people that force you to get it. They make you buy it and they lie to you because they don't tell you about the bad shit. They only tell you the good things. They don't say, yeah, this phone is amazing, but unfortunately it has a battery life of 20 seconds. It's a bit like you found the best new buddy in the world, the coolest guy you've ever met, but this guy also has ME because it's asleep all the time. I realize this is probably looking now like I'm falling down on the side of the consumer, because that's not the case, all right? That is not the case at all. I did 4 weeks, one summer holidays, working in Clinton cards. The horror. That just showed how angry we were as a nation, didn't it, the right? And, you know, that's why I think we're so unpopular. Because we are, let's face it, we're not very popular here in the UK. Like, look at Europe. Europe hate us. And I always think that's so unfair. Because we've done so much shit for Europe. We've helped bail out Greece and Ireland, helped put stop to racially motivated genocide in the Balkans, liberated half of Europe from Nazi occupation. But do they show us any thanks? Come Eurovision time. Oh, no. And I get so fed up with that shit. I love Eurovision, I do. I think it's brilliant. But every year, we get fucked over by the rest of Europe, because they always say it's political, don't they? It's very political, the Eurovision Song Contest. Even when we send over the big guns like Blue or Engelbert Humperdinck, it's still going to be nil point, because it's political. Well, do you know what I've decided? We fight back. We get political on their asses. Next time the Eurovision Song Contest comes round, and it comes to the bit where they give out the points, this year, Moldova have decided we will only be sending 2 points to the UK because we did not agree with the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq. Oh, very well, Moldova. Only sending us over 2 points. Well, do you know what we're going to be sending you over, Dov? Those Tomahawk missiles. You saw that shit we were pulling in Libya? Well, you're next, Moldova, just as soon as we found out where the fuck you are. Because I am trying to take more of an interest in politics, because basically I'm trying to become a little bit more of a grown-up. This is a big thing in my life, okay, Hammersmith, because I've had some quite big changes that have been going on. Now, one of these I'm really proud to share with you this evening is that basically I am no longer living at home with my mother. I am now in rented accommodation. Oh yeah, I know. I'm doing shit that I never thought that I would do. I'm surprising myself all the time. Like the other day, get this, right? I invited a friend over for a cup of tea, because that's what I do now, yeah? I don't go out to nightclubs and take Class A's and finger people by bins. That's over, all right? I have friends round to mine, we drink herbal tea, and we watch Eggheads. So fuck you, CJ. So I invited my friend round, hand her this herbal tea. She goes to put it down on the coffee table. Before that mug has made contact with the coffee table, boom, I had a coaster underneath it. I'm not the coaster guy. All of a sudden, I'm the coaster guy. I've seen Come Dine With Me. I'm not putting myself through that shit. Because if anyone's seen Come Dine With Me, right, that will put you off having a dinner party or even having friends for the rest of your life. Where do they find those people? You could give them the best night of their entire lives. As soon as they get in the back of the cab, they're thinking about one thing and one thing alone: the tray of cash. They're greedy bastards. So, tell me, how was your evening? Oh my God, it was amazing. We arrived early, we were given vol au vents and champagne. We were then ushered through to the garden, where we witnessed the most wonderful fireworks display and a live performance from the Beatles. We then toddled on through to the dining area, where I sat down not upon a chair, but upon the naked, coiled body of Megan Fox. For starter, we had a fruit de la mer platter, followed by a rare unicorn steak. Midway through the meal, I needed to go to the toilet to relieve myself. There was no toilet to piss into, so I got to urinate into the mouth of the boy that bullied me at school. At the end of the evening, we were all given a goodie bag, which contained a Nebuchadnezzar of champagne, rich, luxurious Belgian chocolates, and the love and attention that I craved from my father as a child. And I nearly forgot to mention, at the beginning of the evening, one of our assembled party announced to the group that they were, in fact, a vegetarian. So they were captured in a tuna net, dragged outside into the garden, told to stop seeking attention, and then shot in the face with a whaling harpoon. It was the most wonderful evening of my life, and that's why I'm giving our host for this evening a 2.